Sean O'Callahan of Rhythm School, probably the first reggae ska band in Sacramento back in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
So here you are playing Old I tonight, August 9th, a big reunion show. So tell me about the 80s, like what was it like putting Rhythm School together?
Well, Rhythm School came out of a couple of bands early on around town when we started really as kids, 17 or so, and came out of what has been termed in the rest of the world as the standard. We all got into the Sex Pistols and realized we could play music even though we didn't know how to. So we, just like everybody else, put together a band in about a month flat and had our first gig. Back then that band was called the RPMs, and for no other better reason than it's what we thought of that day. And did that about a year, and the highlight of that band being that we met a fellow in town who became interested in us and was actual real friends with Joe Strummer.
Wow.
That summer, when the Clash came to town and played Memorial, brought Joe Strummer out and met us personally. And he came to my work. I worked at Campus Oaks Car Wash on Fair Oaks, still there today as Pavilions, and walked up to us in the middle of the day during a lunch hour with his friend and sat me down and talked to me about how to play music. And what are the good things and the great ideals in music, and that kind of set the tone. We didn't know how to play. We weren't that good, but in a sense we were really good. And
sure.
from the energy standpoint, and that's what holds today, and why through all of the bands that we're talking about, I've always been 100% original. Never done the cover thing for money, or it was never to make money. It was always about really actually just doing your music and being able to say something.
So you're the songwriter of the band.
Yeah,
and
write all
what
the
was
songs.
what was your songwriting philosophy?
It is, as we're coining the phrase tonight on the T-shirt. Not that it's too pretentious or too deep or anything, as some of my friends said, but I've always been concerned with the mechanics of the human condition. And so the songs are basically about what life is and why life works a certain way and why things happen the way they do. Mm-hmm. And so it's really about, I mean, there are some quote-unquote love songs, which always didn't go down good with the guys back in the day. But a lot of it is undertones of political underpoet. You know, it doesn't say it directly, mm-hmm. But it says it in a way that you can see. You know, maybe if you take home the songbook tonight, you can look at some of the lyrics and you'll see how I kind of describe human situations and what is good and or bad about them and what is right and or wrong about them, for lack of a better
Seems like reggae and ska always tapped into that whole vision about unity, world unity.
Unity, and also, you know, truth and what is right, you know, and oppression in all its forms, you know, be it philosophical, physical, moral, or intellectual, for that matter. And a lot of what I talk about is being yourself for yourself and thinking for yourself.
How about your album? You did put out an album back in the 80s.
Yeah, we
right?
did. It was, you had to. If you were going to play, you had to do an album. It was our dream. We did it for fun.
And it was on vinyl, right?
It was on vinyl, as I was just mentioning earlier to somebody. You know, it was about 90 days after we pressed it, these funny little things called CDs came out. And but it is a regular vinyl LP, and did okay with it. You know, for a little band around town, we pressed 5,000, sold about 4,500 of them. And had, you know, some things that you'll see it once in a while. You can actually find it on eBay once in a while. I take the time and look it up every 6 months or so, and there's always one or two for sale somewhere. So it's been kind of interesting. It was well recorded by John Bacciaglupi here in Sacramento, mm-hmm. The publisher and founder of Tape Op magazine, who will be here tonight mixing the show. So it's kind of like old home week. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Sean. Have a good time tonight.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 80s again. Please welcome back Rhythm School!
I know that there is something you will miss. I'm talking out the